turn me up. Don't turn me down. Don't turn me down.
Hey everyone, how you guys doing this evening? I wanted to come to you guys about something that I've been reading and I've been trying to avoid, but I obviously can't avoid. First of all, Penn State, now Syracuse. There's something seriously mentally wrong with these assistant coaches in these universities. You know, first we have the situation that went on in Penn State, and the whole situation with the coach having to get fired because he knew about the situation, and the child molester kept coming to the school, to use the equipment because no one really was serious about the situation going on there. Now they're taking it seriously, and now there's a heavy investigation now. And now in Syracuse with this former assistant coach named Bernie Fine. It's crazy, and now there's actually 3 allegations against him from 3 different individuals, and there's also a tape out right now against him. Apparently their nephew, his wife's nephew, caught 200 minutes of worthy information of him, of the wife, knowing of his situation, and even saying things like, why don't you find yourself a gay boy and do something with him? Why do you have to go towards straight little boys? So it's like she's very much aware of the situation. The investigation is still going on. It's just crazy what's going on now. Gambendo, which is the nephew of Fines, apparently threatened them with this tape because they apparently cut off funds from him after 15 years, and apparently he was leeching off them. He was eating free, he was living off them free, so they cut him off, and I guess he felt very threatened by them and decided that he was going to bring out this tape. Now there's a lot of questions within how long this tape has been around. Apparently this tape has been around since 2002, and now people are just not getting information about where it's been. Apparently it's been with the sports people for a long time, or ESPN. I'm not really sure who it is. There is a boy who came out, he's 22 years old now. He said that he was molested and abused by Fine in a hotel room in Pittsburgh. They're saying that most of these abuses happened in the 90s and the 80s. But they're also saying now that this new boy who's actually came in now, Zachary Tomselli, who came down and said that he abused him in a Pittsburgh hotel in Syracuse. The father is saying that it's not true, that their son is mentally insane or has mental issues, and he just wants to lie to get attention. So there's a lot of complications. There's not much evidence except for this tape that proves that Fine did molest children. Unlike the situation that happened in Penn State, where there is a witness who witnessed the assistant coach playing around naked with other boys in the bathrooms. In the public football athletes room, restroom, or wherever they take showers. But he has been fired, definitely, and it's just really sad what's happening in Pennsylvania with these situations. And these are 2 significantly important big universities, and they're going through these situations, especially Syracuse, which is a great basketball team, and then Penn State, which is a great football team. So it's quite unfortunate that they're going through this. But the heavy situation now, like I said earlier, is the fact that the wife probably does know a lot more than is being put out there. She probably does know that her husband has this issue, and she never said anything about it. So she can also deal with some legal issues as well. So it's a very complicated situation. I really don't have the full grasp of it, but I'm sure you guys understand the basis of the situation, and you can definitely understand the tragedy in these 2 similar situations of these men who can't keep their hands to themselves, and they just feel like, and I feel like they really have a mental problem. It's really unfortunate that young people who are very confused and they don't know what's going on are being taken advantage of, and it's really hard. It's really hard to deal with that and see people talk about things like that. I don't understand the reasons why anybody would lie about situations like that. Who knows if this Zachary kid is really telling the truth? Who knows if the father is just trying to hide, or he's ashamed that his boy is coming out saying that he was molested by Fines. We don't really know the heavy details in that situation. It's really quite unfortunate. But there are other boys who have come out, other 2 boys who have come out and said that yes, this has happened. I don't understand why any man or any young man will come out now and falsely admit a situation like this just for public attention. This is not something that you can get famous off. This is sad. This is unfortunately very sad. And for anyone to think that they're trying to gain any kind of public attention from the situation is ridiculous. Because when it comes to molestation and child abuse or anything like that, it's usually, you know, drawn to women or young girls, because a lot of the guys never really come out. You know, the information when it comes to statistics, women are more likely to come out than the guys are, and it's just heavily proven, especially in the situation, the Eddie Long situation that happened in Atlanta. It's harder for them to come out. There are probably hundreds and hundreds of other cases that have not been brought out because these kids are grown and they just don't want to come out, and they're ashamed and they're embarrassed. Of course, it happens to women as well, but it's more likely to happen to the guys, to men. But that's all I really wanted to say. What do you guys feel about the situation? Do you guys have any reactions? Do you know anyone who has gone through this? Any men in your lives? Please leave a comment below. Thumbs up this video. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys around.